Hey guys, we have another video for you because guess what? We solidified some things in class yesterday, and it only makes sense that we recap it. Duh, Mr. Morales. So, what is today's video lesson goal? Let's make it decisive. Well, our video lesson goal for today is to understand the relationship between parallelograms and trapezoids. Well, we spent the last couple of days defining these shapes. Well, let's just quickly recap that before we dive into today's activity. So, as we discussed, a parallelogram is a quadrilateral with opposite sides are equal and two pairs of parallel sides, while a trapezoid is a quadrilateral with at least one pair of parallel sides, which is real important that we understand before we get into this activity. So, just to make nice and clear, a parallelogram has exactly two pairs of parallel sides. However, a trapezoid has either one or two pairs of parallel sides. If it has one, it's a trapezoid. If it has two, it's a trapezoid. Either or, it's a trapezoid. So really make sure you understand that part. So now let's get into today's activity. What we're going to have to do is we have 8 shapes here, and we're going to try to figure out which one of these are parallelograms. And like we said, a parallelogram is a shape that has two pairs of parallel sides, and opposite sides are equal as well. So first, let's check and see side A, shape A. Well, shape A does have two pairs of parallel sides, and because this is a rectangle, we know opposite sides are equal as well. So we can mark off A. B, it's not even a quadrilateral, so bang, not it. C, well, you can see the sides on the left are not parallel, so not it. D, that has 5 sides. That's not a quadrilateral, not it. E, well, this is a square, and we know a square is a quadrilateral. Opposite sides are equal, and it does have two pairs of parallel sides. So E works as well. F and H are just triangles, so those are not quadrilaterals either, so not it either. And G is just E, just rotated. And so it's still a quadrilateral with two pairs of parallel sides, and opposite sides are equal. So for this, we're really just looking at shapes A, E, and G. Now let's do the same activity, but this time our category is trapezoids. Well, we know that A has two pairs of parallel sides, so it's a trapezoid. B is not a quadrilateral. C, however, does have one pair of parallel sides and is a quadrilateral, so C is a trapezoid. D has 5 sides, not a trapezoid. E has two pairs of parallel sides, so that's at least one, so E is a trapezoid. F and H, once again, are triangles, not even quadrilaterals, or not it. And G does have at least one pair because it has two, so it is a trapezoid as well. So for this activity, we really have A, C, E, and G. Now let's compare the first two categories we had and really look deep. So if you look closely, you'll notice that A was both a parallelogram and a trapezoid. So was E and G. But C was only a trapezoid. So when you really look closely at this, there's some conclusions we can make. Well, our first conclusion we can make is all parallelograms are trapezoids. Because look, A, E, and G were considered parallelograms, and guess what? We also consider them trapezoids as well. Because remember, a trapezoid has one or two pairs of parallel sides. So when it has two, it's a trapezoid and a parallelogram at the same time. But however, some trapezoids are parallelogram. If you look at shape C, we called it a trapezoid, but it was not a parallelogram. But A, E, and G, we consider those trapezoids, but they were also parallelograms. So that's important to note. When a trapezoid has one pair of parallel sides, it's a trapezoid, but it is not a parallelogram. So rewatch this video a couple times, and if you have any questions, make sure you email us. Thank you. Have a good day.